Growing up, I've always been known as the kid, the naughty one, Alex the Kid, they used to call me, or 80K. So I carried Fit Kid, you know? But I had a little bit of a tussle, a bit of a wrestle. I was like, should it be Kid Fit or Fit Kid? And for some reason, it just went Fit Kid, and my cousin just printed this t-shirt, said Fit Kid, and that's the label we're using today, and it just stuck.
My family wanted to do a challenge, and they had asked Alex to coach it, train it. And because we had a big garage, we were like, we'll just train at home. And then, yeah, we did our first family challenge. We did prizes, we got t-shirts done for them. We did the photos and everything. And that was, 6 years ago in our house at Marsden. There was one training that we did, and the cops actually rocked up to our house because they thought that we were having a party, but when they opened it up, Alex was actually training us. Yeah, when PHIIT KID started, we honestly didn't think it would be what it is today. It was more of an eye-opener for Alex of what he wanted to do in the future. Alex has had many jobs. And I think this is the one for me that stood out. You could see the passion in him. And then when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is not just one of his crazy ideas that he wants to go with. This is actually his passion and his purpose that he wants to do.
And what do you know, my wife turns to me and says, hey, can you take us through some trainings? And it was putting this pressure on me. So I just went off the cuff, jumped on Marketplace, bought some weights, took crates from the back of Coles. I utilised that stuff, and we just started running from the garage.
Station 1, we have a slam ball into a burpee. Alright, so you're slamming, and then you're burpee. Your partner's gonna slam, then with the burpee as well. Station 2, we have our tuck jump burpees. Boom, tuck jump your feet up.
We literally started from the ground up, and there were so many times where we were like, oh, you know, we go to the bank, we were like, nah, we're gonna stick it out, we're gonna trust God. And we really felt God pull through for us because, you know, when he was telling me prices of things, I'm like, where are we gonna get the money for this, you know?
1, 2, 1, 2, and a hook, right, and end with the hook. Alright, jab, jab, straight, uppercut, straight, hook. There we go, jab straight in, last 2 rounds, 2, 1, let's go.
You know, God's just been such a faithful God and just been blessing us left, right and centre with our signs and everything that's coming through as well. You know, if we keep loving on people, there's just so many blessings that are going to come from it.
But I see PHIIT KID really impacting the community for our kids, for our adults, and just building that strong foundation with families. PHIIT KID is in the health and fitness industry, but I see programs going to schools for these kids. I see a place for kids to come and hang out and help them project into whatever they desire to do, whether it's change their mindset or physically, spiritually, emotionally. But that's my vision for PHIIT KID at the moment. The 6-week challenge is broken up into 3 phases. So the first 2 phases, I do it into the detox phase, is trying to create routine so it can become habits. Obviously, eating is one of our biggest problems, so we try and cut out the bread, sugar, and the caffeine. And this is the hardest phase of the challenge because you start getting head noise, sore head, And this is the part where me and my team really encourage them and honestly message one-on-one and just let them know, hey, it's gonna pass. And it's also the phase where you start getting delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMS, you know, the first time exercising. So it's broken up. The first 2 weeks is the detox phase, and then you have the 3 and 4 phase, which is start introducing compound movements, where it's lifting weights and this, and then the last 5, 6 is pretty much send it.
Especially with our mums, like, you know, with their babies, I know how hard it is to get up in the morning, to get the kids ready, to make sure the house is clean and all the other stuff, and then to get here on time is a win.
Say FIIT KID, everyone says yo. We'll do it twice. Say FIIT KID, yo. FIIT KID, yo. Hey, hey. Ready. Bacha. So much. Hey, hey. FIIT KID, yo. FIIT KID, yo. Hey, hey.
Like this last challenge that we've had a lot of our mums that have come through that have never trained, have never done any kind of exercise, and just coming here and feeling comfortable, and there's no egos, there's no judgment, and just everyone pushing each other just to be better.
One of our members have their phones set up and they've got the camera on their 2 twins, so while she's training they're moving and she can talk to them. So just all that sacrifice just to get here, and that's what I'm real grateful for. So my goal for FIIT KID is just to build better families within our Pacifica community, within the heart of Logan. And as you know, we carry the motto of always for the audience of one, you know, and it's always been for the audience of one.